Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Returnable here for Hester. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick 1st down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 8 yards out. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, it's James. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The drive starts with a completion left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Right there in coverage, the veteran Cam Chancellor.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing throwing is Rodgers on third down. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. 22 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes this Washington 14. Cardinals nothing.
There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cardinals nothing.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And hit.
Set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Now Hester will get a shot. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Complete to Randy Moss. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He's going to try and go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Joey Bosa able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Now on 3rd and goal. He may try, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 6-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Isaiah Simmons in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard.
24-yard line.
And the pressure gets to him again. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Mayfield off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. First down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. That's complete to Mooney. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Washington.
Rodgers now on first down. Flushed out right. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Rodgers again now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Randy Moss, 30 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes this Washington 14. Rams nothing.
There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And all the way down to the 7-yard line. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. And he'll bang that one through.
Next is Washington 14. Rams 7. Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 3rd down, Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd down and goal. Rodgers. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Mike Evans, as the first half is winding down, and Washington is able to stretch their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes this Washington 21, Rams 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is rush coming, and he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. They'll keep it on the ground again here. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. The returner, DJ Chark. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. First down, Mayfield. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Randy Moss, his second touchdown of the night. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for Washington. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of a group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
At their own 25 yards.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. He's got a man, complete. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play there for L.A. 67 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. They'll run here with Bo. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
At the line of scrimmage.
On second and goal, Mayfield flush to his right. This is caught, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. That's caught at the 3. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 6 yards away. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessary.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now Rodgers from the gun, he'll throw. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now a dump off here complete as Sanders has it poked free, and the Rams have got it back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But now it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Play fake. Mayfield under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Ryan Kerrigan, his second sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now Mayfield. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Mayfield. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a one-score deficit.
Rams 21.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw again, Rodgers. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6. And
so they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Aaron Rodgers with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Rams 21. Adam Vinatieri.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. His throw incomplete. DJ Chark the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Henry's got it out on the left side. And Henry's hit. He lost the football.
Complete to Derrick Henry. A fumble on the play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 37. Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Returnable here for Hester. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. That will be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd and 9, Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. 3rd down here.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and inches.
Now Elliott. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Running with Elliott, and I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st down. Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 35 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 13 yards out.
And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick-6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And fresh off the pick-6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the formal defense.
All right, stop it then. Why? Then stop it then.
It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Stop it then. Why? Stop it. Stop it. You're garbage. You're straight garbage. You're predictable. You're predictable. That's why I got a pick-6 previously. You're predictable. Why are you even playing this game? Why are you playing this game? You're garbage. 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 Garbage. If you're leading, talk. If you win this game, I'll give you that, but you're not gonna win it. You ain't winning anything. You're winning this game? Alright, but what's the score going to be?
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
I won't be watching YouTube. But you are on YouTube right now.
Griffin buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps
shoot, I do too, because I'm giving them a show how I'm whooping you.
Here's Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to
You're
get
garbage.
to the perimeter. But that means your defense.
That's all I gotta say.
Outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. First opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. To throw is RG3. Being chased out left. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Zerline, the kickoff for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now Hester will get a shot. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
1st and 10. At their own 6-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right?
To look at you.
So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. It got his man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to the Hall of Famer Barry Sanders there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's got it. And he is in.
It is for you, buddy.
For a Washington touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And Washington going to add on to their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot.
You're garbage. Shut up.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the wide.
Shut up. Stop whining and complaining. You know how to play the game.
Sometimes the back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Griffin. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Griffin.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Final play of the half. It's Griffin.
You're garbage.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first.
Straight garbage. Straight garbage. Straight garbage.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome
Straight
back.
garbage.
Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside
Garbage. Come on now. Gosh, man. I never played with a grown man that talks like a 12-year-old.
We resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taken in the end zone.
Look at you. I'm on your head. Never played with someone that's so trash. This geeks. I love winning. I love winning. I love winning.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. On 1st and 10.
I'm weak. Come on now. Score a touchdown.
Nice grab. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 first down.
Just sorry people like you. Sorry people like you. Sorry people like you. It's okay, buddy. Look at you. Look at you. My God. I'm on your head. That's why you keep messing up. You can't even take your time. Look at you. Straight garbage. Come on, man. Why am I wasting my time with you? Jeez. This guy's garbage.
13 yards there and a Washington
People like this. Look at you. Aw. Damn. So close. It's okay, you saw Butterfingers. You could have a pick 6, but you know, you couldn't catch. My goodness. Look. This guy's straight garbage. Look at that. Dimes. I already skunked you. Like, I don't even know why you're still in the game.
And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it.
Like, why do you have the game, buddy?
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
That's what your kid's gonna be. Holy.
It's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Man, straight garbage.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Straight garbage. It's okay, buddy.
And the decision to bring it out.
And I never played someone that was this bad in Madden. Never played someone this bad in Madden. My goodness.
They got a setback and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Boy, straight garbage.
Here's a throw that's
Straight garbage. Look at him. He can't even do nothing. 28-7. My goodness. You gotta love these haters. Look at you. You're not paranoid to throw the ball. He's spamming the X. He's spamming X. We were scared. Jeez. I have never seen anyone be this scared before. Look at you, my goodness. You're straight garbage. Look at this. Come get it. Come get it. Come get it. My goodness. I ain't never seen anyone do that bad. Yes, sir. I'm on his head. I'm on his head.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is,
Oh, damn. I'm on his head. You gotta love it, EA. You gotta love it. Tired of playing dumb safety. Look at you. My goodness. Another one? That's 35? Come on now. You straight garbage. I'm on your head. It's 35-7. Come on now. Come on now. 35-7. You're straight garbage. Quit the game. Straight garbage. You're straight garbage. You're straight garbage. You are some straight garbage. Shoot, you better throw me that bread. I'm already winning. You're straight garbage. 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 Look at your receivers. Look at your receivers. Look at your receivers. Look at your receivers. Talk to me when you can score another touchdown. Talk to me when you can throw an accurate pass. Talk to me when you can go down the field, but you can't. You're garbage. Come on now. Garbage. Sorry, man. You can't even go down the field. What a bum. What a bum. What a bum. 35-7. God damn. Boy said he was going to come back and win in the beginning.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin.
Look at that. Look at that. The boy ain't going nowhere. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
16 yards, a first down.
35-7, and he says I'm doing the same play, but you can't stop it. Hilarious. 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 That's another pick. You're garbage. You're garbage. Look at that. That's 42-7. You're straight bot. You're straight bot. God damn. Look at you, man. Come on now. 42-7. Sheesh. We about to get 100 bomb. Okay.
42. Cowboys 7.
I understand these people, bro. I ain't never seen someone do this trash.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will
begin
at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they gave up the pick 6.
I don't even got to go back on offense. My defense will do it for me.
Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
Okay. Okay. Maybe if you change him another jersey, he'll play a little bit better. He belongs to Washington. It's the same defense, but you can't stop it. This shit's garbage, dude. Look at you. Sit down. Go ahead, Jalen Ramsey. Sit him down. You're straight garbage. Come on, man. Win the game. Win the game, like you said. 42-7. 42-7. 42-7. Sit down. You must be a Cowboys fan too. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, Cowboys fan. Sorry, Cowboys fan. It's okay. You're a sorry Cowboys fan. Sorry, Cowboys fan. I love this energy. Ooh. All I gotta. I'm literally doing the same play on purpose, and you can't do nothing about it. My goodness. Look at you, man. Come on now. Oh, my goodness.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost
feels like garbage.
Fundamentals, doesn't it?
Garbage. Garbage.
5 straight carries to start this drive. And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another one was Sean. Another pick was Sean Taylor. That's 6 again. Sean Taylor again. That's how we doing it. Washington, D.C. Come on now.
Washington touchdown.
You're a bot.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were
That's
suffocating.
exactly what I thought. Shut your damn mouth.
They've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust
HTTR.
to
That boy lagging. He quit. He quit.
each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Yes, sir. I like it. The boy turned off his Wi-Fi. Dubs. 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 Yes, sir. That's straight dubs. And that's on the stream. Let's go. True. The better count of that as one. What pack is this? Okay. Rookie Premiere. LTD, cool. Golden ticket. Damn. What else is there? Okay, I'll take that. Yeah.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys will take...
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
First down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Panthers first down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
4 yards. First down, Carolina.
On first and 10, Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is...
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And does Washington have it? They do. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers again now. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pick up there at 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment, That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And he's got a man open. That's Allen.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Throwing on first down. Fields steps away to his left. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Returnable here for Hester.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at about the 31. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
At the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Fields finding Harris over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First down, Panthers.
On 1st and 10, Fields trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On play action, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and goal at the
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20.
That's all you got!
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
The extra point up and good. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. He's going to take another shot here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
I can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
27 yards there, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
To throw on second down, Fields. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Fields. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll try to run with Harris. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He's going to go up top. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up.
Touchdown, Washington. Calvin Johnson, 37 yards. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brian Kerrigan in on the tackle.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
23 yards the pickup there.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is Harris. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Fields.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields eluding the pressure right.
He's going to take off with it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first.
And this is going to be intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a carry for Sanders.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through.
And it's 3-0 Washington.
A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
It's a win for the Washington football team as we say so long from FedEx Field.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Time of the play clock almost up. Ron Rivera is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. First carry for a former legend. It's Herschel Walker. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Rodgers with a keeper, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Aaron Rodgers keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Washington 0. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Rodgers now on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Randy Moss there to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. They'll run now with Walker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a carry for Walker. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
On first down, Thorpe. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll run on first down. It's Walker, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On the sneak, Rodgers. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Aaron Rodgers with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants have taken the lead. Vinatieri now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Giants 14, Washington 7.
And there's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Rodgers. He finds an opening, pass for 40. He's got Evans. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Calvin Johnson, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 30. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10, looking for the end zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. First down. It's Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
They'll run on first down. Thorpe. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down now, Thorpe. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
41-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Flush to his right. 20.
Sanders has it over the middle. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
Big yardage that time for Washington. 46 yards.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And Washington has made this a one-score game.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
38-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Rodgers looking to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run again with Walker. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Walker. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's 4th down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run the toss to Walker. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.